Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Aveyond, the Lord of Twilight edition. Except I might just be saying Aveyond because there's too many games in this series that have the name Aveyond. And as you can see, there's a little bit of a path there that we could go if we wanted to. You can kill these guys for cheese if you really wanted to, as well. And a little bit of gold. Yeah, I bet the first place that I go is probably going to be the way to go. Which I kind of want to kill those guys for cheese. Just a little bit of them. This might actually be the route to Thias. If so... Yep. I'm gonna go to the other place. It's nice to know that Brightwood Forest is still the same. I think they brought back Thial Pass from Aramin's Prophecy in this game in particular. Because, Thias is supposed to be a mountainous region, but in... I think the, Aveyond 2 was that it wasn't really about mountains, it was just grassland. So it kind of brought back both. Because technically there is a Thial Pass in Aramin's Prophecy, but there's also a field that it's on of just trees and all that. Another place to go down. $15 gold pennies. And before you go to Thias, it's very important that you get all this money. I'm not going to spoil anything, but if you're playing along, I highly suggest that you get all the money that you can possibly get. Because it is going to be more worth it, let me tell you, to get all of this before you actually go to Thias. Also, Karma has been switched out with luck in this game, which I'm not too sure if that's a thing, because luck is kind of karma in description, so I'm not sure why they changed the name. Maybe because we're a thief, so karma would be not a great thing, I guess. We're very much like Frodo here. We've got a cursed orb. On northeast. Oh, it's night though. It's always good to check around. Except it's gonna make you go into Thias. I guess it makes sense. One of the treasures here that you probably shouldn't get at this point in the game. Dawn approaches. You've made it to Thias alive. It's been a long night, but you're finally safe for now. Need rest, find an inn, and replenish your strength. After you're rested, seek out the School of War Magic named Olaf. Or Olaf, whatever his name is. Out for the best dog in the world. In the Moo hatchery in the south, Professor Moo sells the most incredible eggs. Professor Moo. Nothing like annoying people in the town. First off, we got pretty much everything that you see here will do the same exact stuff in Aveyond 2 because that's kind of the system they decided to go for permanently. As you can see, Firefly Scrolls sell for a good bit, so if you got them and you needed some money, you can get them now. And whatever you needed. Though I highly suggest not buying any healing items because it's not too worth it. We don't need that. Well, actually, we need the Iron Dagger. I didn't see that there was selling an Iron Dagger. I thought it was the same that I was wearing. Got a lot of stuff here. Musty Dagger. To be honest, I don't really need that. Since I did some leveling. I'll at least get the Iron Dagger, I think. So I think if I buy everything else, I'm not going to have enough money for what I need. Red Needle Gown Shop. Red Rock Pass. The goddess light your way, child. I'm not sure why walking in there didn't suddenly make me combust, but okay. As you can see, Thaya's got a lot bigger. It's almost like Aaron's prophecy now. For the statue of the goddess, you can find one in the royal garden in the eastern sector. As you can see, there's also a teleport system, which is very great because you will not have flying transportation in this game. I know, it's terrible. It's sad. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to live with it. You can't use the Merchant's Road and Red Rock Pass unless you have a Merchant's Pass key card. There's some bread for a poor homeless woman. Gildan is in the North Iron regions. To get there, you must go through the southern east corner of the Stir Forest. That's how. Landlord of the Whispering Pines housing complex. Would you like to rent an apartment for 20 gold coins? To be, if you have anything wrong with it, just mention it to me. It's good to get that ahead of time. Also, I thought that was going to be 200 coins, so that's why I was saving everything. Merchants use a secret road in Red Rock Pass to travel between Thailas and Stormwind Kingdom. Unless I butchered that. So what I'm gonna do now then is just equip myself, since I thought that that was gonna be 200 coins, and that's kind of... I think the reason why I thought that was probably because of Erwin's prophecy. Okay. We're a well-equipped thief. Okay. Actually, I thought you were supposed to be prompted by all the cutscenes before you actually got that apartment, but I guess not. Also, you cannot choose which one it is that you get. My daddy says I'm out in town full of dwarves. Really? See which ones. Of course, it's the first one to the right, the one I went into. Now you have a permanent residence. You could either spend 20 gold at the inn or 20 gold to get a permanent stay. It's kind of too bad they don't tell you that beforehand. No score of war or magic you can find in the eastern quarter of the city. Have you been to Chateau Lenoir? It's a day's walk to the southwest. Or 5 minutes by screen panning. Only members of the Merchants Guild can use the Merchants Road and Windrock Pass. Thank you. Very helpful. I've heard that 5 times today. See, the prison is in the basement of Thias Castle. I wish Hercules would come to Thias so he can get his autograph. Didn't you know he slew 6 dragons with one leg tied behind his back? I was in Easter Forest last week. I discovered a castle of ice with a girl sleeping inside. I ran for my life. I kissed her to lift the enchantment. Well, what then? Now what happened in the stories? I would have had to marry her and live happily ever after. How boring. Well, then obviously you wouldn't have been Prince Charming. Yes? I'm looking for a man named Olaf. Do you know him? Hi, I'm Olaf. Who are you? I don't know. Tia sent me. She told me to give you this. Number 1, Tia insufferable. She demanded me to enroll you in this school. You're a mage? No. Not a mage? You're a fighter then? The headmaster spots me with a sword. That hurt. Not a fighter either. Sorry, I don't think we have any place for you. You might fit into Professor Gray's group. Not a word more. Professor Gray. Boy, I should throw you out this incident. Come on, Master Olaf. You have to place her somewhere. She fits the criteria. Look at her. Skinny enough to hide anywhere, and with those clothes of hers, she can practically blend into walls. I don't know why Headmaster Olaf is getting the name for this. I bet she's clever, too. Maybe you're right, girl. Are you clever? Sure, I'll answer that without sounding offended. I'll tell you what, why don't I just leave? I'm sure there's more other lucrative ways to amuse myself while I'm stuck in this stuffy city. Oh, no you don't. Tia will be unpleasant if I let you leave. You've been ordered to attend the school. Take the girl to see Professor Gray. I'm holding you responsible for any trouble she causes. Yes, Headmaster. Come on, I'll take you to see Professor Gray. Fine. Wait, why is he behind me? Never, by the way. I don't know. Don't let the headmaster scare you. He's all bark but no bite. Here we are. Professor Gray's office is just ahead. You mustn't speak of anything you see or hear, okay? Yeah, sure. Good luck. Thanks. Hey, a bunch of students are meeting at Boar's Head Tavern after class. You should come over and have dinner with us. I'll think about it. Okay, well, bye. Sorry, I'm lost. This area is restricted. Are you Professor Gray? The headmaster sent me to see you. He said you might have an open spot for me. I see. Let's take a look at you. A skinny little thing, aren't you? A thief, perhaps? Thief, of course not. I'm a seamstress. Bad liar. We'll have to work on that. Can you read? Not very well. It's something an urchin learns on the street. You can't read, but you appear to have some common sense. That's a lie. I read those books just fine in the guy's library. I'll agree to teach you if you can prove that you are worth training. What exactly do you teach anyways? If I choose to train you, I shall tell you. In the meantime, I have a task for you. Just north of here is a fabulous manor that belongs to a man called Alien Harpsman. Enter his house, go upstairs, and retrieve a small crystal statuette from the study. If you bring it back to me, I shall allow you to become one of my students. That's it, piece of cake. I thought you were going to give me something difficult to do. Orbs are ready to train you. You must pass a test. Go into Matthias and find a house that belongs to a man named Eli Harpsman. In the house, find the crystal statuette and bring it to Professor Gray. Spy within. Nice paintings. Toke, I'm late for class. Then why aren't you moving anywhere closer to the door? Are you new? Probably. Children of noble families will not speak to any that are deemed beneath them. Did they give you permission to talk to me, Commoner? Look how everyone's so jumpy in this place. It's not a good time of the day to break into a house and steal a statuette. There's too many witnesses wandering the streets. Mission is accomplished at night. Yawn and crawl into the trees for a nap. It has been a very long 24 hours. Except we had a bed. I don't know what happened to that idea, but okay. In the next episode, though, we'll be breaking into a manor. Cutting this episode a little short so that we can get right into everything else. See you guys then.